Oh, what a crazy beginning. Come on, you little flapping turkey. Right, that sorted you out. So how we doing, guys? Welcome. It's Kraken here. Oh, we've got a dog now. Oh, you're going to leave us alone. Perfect. Right, so we lost our junk turret. And I've been told by all you lovely people that it fell through the earth. So that's the prison. Right, that's red mark. Is the church that we went to. So let's head back there and we're going to see if this junk turret did actually just fall through the earth. Now I thought the cockpit took it apart, but you guys reckon it fell through the earth. Now that has happened before, and it is a known bug. I've seen it on the forums and people have been talking about it, so let's just go and have a quick look. I thought we'll do this because it's only 5 o'clock. Quickly do this before we then head back to the hospital, which we're just passing at the moment. So let's have a little look. Ha. So I could hear Mr. T very faintly in the background, and I was like, how deep has this guy gone? And I think we have just found him. And there he is. Mr. T back in our inventory. So we've had to go down like 5 or 6 blocks here. We've actually got ourselves a ridiculous amount. Look, 3,000 stone. So, right, let's put you back in the rightful place. And get ourselves... Let's get ourselves out of here. Put a few of these down. Oh, hello, we've got a snake. Oh, okay, well, we'll harvest you up, since we're here. May as well. Right, so that's made me very happy that we've actually got him back. Now, I imagine the reason he fell through the floor was because we've got part of the chapel, actually, or the church, whatever you want to call this big monstrosity, in front of us. So we've actually got some of it underneath us. So I imagine that's why it fell through. Right, I'm going to get back then to the base, sort ourselves out, and we're going to come back to the hospital ready for 4 AM. So how are we doing, guys? Welcome, it's Kraken here. And like I promised, we are here at the hospital. I recorded the other day me finding Mr. T back. So many of you had left comments. What is going on inside the hospital? So many of you left comments saying it had fallen through the earth, and you were quite right, it certainly had. So I went there, dug it up. It was a massive area I ended up having to dig up, but we were reunited with Mr. T. Right, now we don't have a quest for this, as we have no trader anywhere close to it, but I wanted to show you there we go. Wanted to show you the other level 5. Now we're going to have to sort him out beforehand. We are in the wasteland biome, so things like that are going to happen, but we're going to make our way through it. Now the good thing about this one is I have actually done this one a couple of times, so I know this one a lot better than the Shamway factory. So on that note, hopefully we won't be falling through any floors that are going to end up killing us. Let's get our light on. So I did wait till 4 o'clock in the morning. I got Mr. T, and then I did go back to the base, sorted out a few things. I've done a little bit more painting as well back there. I thought I'll just spend a bit of time just sorting out a bit of this, bit of that. Right, scrap a bit of this. Right, where's my drink? I did bring some goldenrod with me, and I brought some sham because we've got an abundance of sham. Let's get our sneakies on. So we know from doing the church in the last episode that the crossbow is not good enough. We're not a high enough level to kill irradiateds in one shot. But to be honest, they are meant to be pretty strong. So we've got so many of those beakers. I do not want grain alcohol. Oh, we don't need that. So that's something we've got to be a little bit wary of. Now, okay, we have a bear, so we're going to have to deal with him in a second. Can we get these one at a time? Yes. Sneaky. Right. I don't have anything to upgrade you with. Don't have any stones on me. Right, because you're just going to be a pain. Right, there we go. That's how you do that one. If you're not using a pickaxe to kill a bear, don't know really what you're doing with your life. Oh, can we get our bolt back? Now, you used to be able to, in the game, use the wrenches to upgrade things, but you can't do that anymore. Which, in that situation, is a little bit unfortunate. We are going to scrap that wrench there, though. So, like I say, we haven't got a quest to do this. We're just going to go round it all because it's a pretty cool POI. What I like about this one is it's not quite as tall. Ooh, hidden loot. It's not quite as tall as the other ones, but you do go down into the basement, which we're going now. Any runners? Yep. Obviously, our game stage is getting up there now. Ooh, like Usain Bolt. Oh, hello. Here we go, people. It doesn't rain, it pours. I didn't see you coming around the corner. Okay. There we go. So, for the second time, let's try and go down into the basement. Now, we should be fine for nitrate in this place. There's a lot of these body bags. And as we're needing to use gunpowder more and more, we're going to be quite happy to take it. Right, let's get rid of this nurse, scientist, whatever you want to call her. So that's where they all broke out of. Oh, I see a little plug over here. Let's... Oh, bit of ammo. Never say no to ammo. These cobwebs out of my face. Which door are they coming out of? It's locked. Okay, gives us a second then. You guys need a hand? Because we haven't got all day. Anyone running? No, let's just line you up then. Ooh. There we go. Taken care of one by one. Well, all part of the same room. Right. Let's get our trusted axe back. There we go. Quite sure what I just broke there. Ooh, a few of these we can search. Candlestick, like you do. And these drawers, I apparently have a lot of hit points. Yeah, 2,500. They're quite good for putting in your horde base. For keeping all your loot in. Because they are quite strong. So, I might actually look at doing it. What do I keep breaking here? Clumsy, clumsy bugger. Oh. Now, I did get told off in the last episode. I believe it was the last episode. Because I was just rushing through and not looking at the books. When there was ones with the little symbol closed to read, I wasn't showing you guys what the book did or what the perk might do. So I am going to make sure, this one we've already read, I will make sure we go through it. If we are in a real hurry, I'll go on it, quickly stop for a second and let you guys pause it. And then we'll carry on if we're in a real rush. But we should be fine to do this within the day. Acid, the last time we used that. We need to either buy or build this 4x4. Here we go. So we've got one. Steak and chips, I believe this one. Steak and potato, yep. There we go. Teach us how to craft this. So read that. And if you look, we still... what's it under? Still no points in MasterChef. We never needed it. But that is quite lucky because we found the bacon and eggs first or second day. So that was a little bit of a fluke there. Oh, hello, Nursey. Happy to see me? As happy as I was to see Mr. T. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Right. Somebody doesn't sound too happy. It's behind me. That's locked. Okay. Come on, let's bring you out. I nearly gave up looking for Mr. T, but I could hear that little noise, that little radar laser sight noise. He is far too OP. I have heard on the grapevine. Does that actually reload? No. I have heard on the grapevine that Alpha 19, they will be significantly nerfing him again. Right, let's eat that. Take that. Scrap that. Oh no, we're scrapping brass. Takes forever. Right, so that was locked. We're not meant to go through there. So we are going to try and go through this the right way. Even though we have no quest. Now there's a few resources in this one, but... Where are you off to, love? Yeah, I'm over here. Okay. So it's a little bit of a shame that they've broken out of there, because it does now mean that in a minute we'll get to an area that should have been full of zombies and now isn't. Right, we'll close that door. So there is a few resources here, but it's not crazy. It's not like the Shotgun Messiah or the Home Depot. Hello. Somebody just come through the ceiling there? Must be seeing things. Right, let's get our bones with our nitrate. Now we have so much concrete and cement at home, it is untrue. It's a silly, silly amount. Right. I'll scrap those. I want to take that dye out as well. I'd actually built myself up to 150. Oh. Excuse me. Just checking the fridge. Take the coffee. Right. Speaking of cornmeal, Glock did a very good video, and so did Capo. Give them both a like and a follow. Them and a group of other people had built this this big massive mall in the city, in the POI builder, and it is insane. It's massive, this thing, and they're both, by the looks of it, they're both going to do a series on it. So big shout out to them too, because that looks like it's going to be really cool. It's going to be like Dawn of the Dead, if anyone's seen the film. Modify, we're going to take the paint out, where they're all held up in a big mall, in a mini mall. To be honest, if zombie apocalypse happens, it's probably one of the safest places to be. Get yourself into a big mall or a supermarket, somewhere that you can survive for quite a long time. Is not the worst idea in the world. Especially if you've got a gun store across the road, which they did have. Right, here we go. So we've got another book. Don't need feathers. I don't need coffee beans. Right, so this one, craft fireman helmets. Take 5% less damage when wearing them. It's not really something I'm that overly interested in, but don't need the water. We've got so much water, it's untrue. But we'll read it anyway. Right, so this is the room that should have been full of zombies. Right, I see somebody over there. Let's get our sneaky sneakies on. Oh, we got two. Still hear somebody knocking down. Are we going to be alright with this? Oh. Oh. So I don't mind perception build a little bit. Doing a bit of sneaky sneaky, but too much of it and it just starts boring me. But just killing a few zombies like that. We don't need the blood bags. No, can't get in there. Take my bolt back. We're still on the first original 150 bolts that we crafted up. The steel bolts. Bit of ammo. Ammo and cooking pot. Not need that. We can craft cooking pots. Somebody did ask me the other day if you can do that with a forge. You can. So even if you're a trader, you go to the trader in the first episode or two. First day or two. And he has a working forge, but he's too far away from you, really, to be living. He's got a working forge. Just go and get yourself a bit of iron quickly. Get yourself a bit of clay. You don't need an anvil or anything like that to make it. And you get yourself a cooking pot. Straight away off the bat. And you need that to sort your water situation out. Come on. Hello, Ben. Right. Where are we meant to go? Meant to go through here? No. Nothing through here. Any vending machines about? Right. Hello. Why are you running past me? Will you go away? Right, as we found one, I'm going to use one. Now we can't go through there, so we've got to go through here. Now, are there any vultures out here? Are there any vultures? Doesn't look like it. As always, follow the lights. Oh, hello. Hello. We don't want to get hit by them because they will infect you. Oh god, I hear another bear. Oh, so we have a door open, we have a dog over there. Joys of the wasteland biome, right, okay, we've got to go in that direction. Let's turn our light off. Our gun is loaded. Our M60 is loaded, right. I don't really want to use my gun or anything because we will alert everything that's out there. Can't see the dog. If he wasn't moving, I'd kill him, but... Oh, we go out there. We do, that's the second courtyard. Right, there's the dog. And he's just showing me his bum at the moment, which isn't very useful. What's going on out here? We've got a zombie trying to kill a bear. Oh my god. Right. Good job we got a good magazine because I'm not very good at that. And that dog just not a care in the world. We're going to use the antibiotic because again we found it. We'll eat some dog food because we're going to let's go and sort this dog out. Oh, you found me. About time. There we go. Right, that sorted you out. Follow the light. So that's 2 bears already in the wasteland biome. Oh, medical supplies. A bit more nitrate. Now, how is our inventory doing? Right. As we're only here, I'm going to do a quick drop chest and I'll be right back. So there we go, there's the first drop chest. There is a landmine right there. So just to warn you guys, you want to be a little bit... Oh, they do still spawn right next to these POI, so it's worth being a little bit cautious. Right, we are going to... If we put it this side... We are going to just leave ourselves a little way to get out, just in case. Just in case, but I think we should be okay. We're doing well here. We're doing well. I can notice my stamina really dropping since we've changed over to the steel armour. I think we are going to have to put some points into that. Ooh, look at this. Looky, looky. Get ourselves in. Now we have a decent pickaxe, it's making all the difference. Okay, I have made a chest as well for all our mods. Cash register. Some Jukies. Because you can make good money from the trader selling level 6 items. With mods in, so I've made a little chest just for all our trader stuff and all our mods. So if we haven't got many level 6, we've got obviously the baseball bat, we'll definitely not be selling that. Bit of super water. Don't need the other water. Right. Yes, I've noticed my stamina, even though Sexysaurus, are we 5 of 5 of Sexysaurus? Sexysaurus 5 of 5. I have noticed a big difference since changing those 2 bits of armour. So, heavy armor. We haven't got a point, but when we do, because this helps durability and also 5% of the penalty from the heavy armor. So, we won't go heavily into that tree, but I might just put a couple of points in to help us out. This is why I normally prefer the military armor, but we just, some of the zombies that we're seeing now, we just needed to get strong and get strong quick. Right, so up we go. Watch my ankles. Oh, beautiful. There we go, there we go. Wakey, wakey. Out you come. What are you two doing there? More coffee beans. Not need the coffee beans. It's giving me a splint. Check all the trash because you never know what you're going to find. Cash register. More jukes. Always take my chairs. Ooh. Gonna eat that. Scrap that. Probably will end up scrapping that trophy, but let's break ourselves into there, and we got some old cash, got some honey. Let's quickly scrap that. Stick of dynamite. Might have some fun with that. Right, looks like we're going outside. Yep. Yep, we are. That's the courtyard, I think, that we broke out of. No, that's the other one. There's 2 courtyards in this place. Thank you for the loot bag. Oh, runner. See, before they would never have caught up with me, the runners. Literally, they're right behind me. Popping heads for days. Hello. Flashing red lights, it's never a good sign. Oh. I swear your sense of direction, nurses, is not very good. Not going to say anything about women drivers. Right. Triple storage pack mod. Very useful to have. Very, very useful. Scrap that. Back outside. Let's check the fridge first. Right, more coffee beans. Scrap. Throw the water out. We've got so much water. It is untrue. Literally so much water. Lockpicks, cool. We haven't seen one of those for a while. I like the idea of the lockpicks. Very good for the early game when you haven't got a decent pickaxe. When you have, find it just as fast to go through with a pickaxe. Right, let's get ourselves some pears. Right, what's going on out here? Being very noisy. Ooh, medical pile. More acid. Come on. So let's use the door handle. Anything in here? Murky water. In actual fact, murky water is probably more useful to us for making bones than normal water is at this stage of the game. So then guys, that's where we're going to leave this one for today. Make sure you join us again in the next episode where we continue and finish off going through the hospital. As always, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.